Cost of living prices soar higher. We reveal which Canadian miner rocked the ASX today and which Disney film blew up the box office last weekend. Trading Up, a collaboration by the West Australian and Grapha. This episode is brought to you by Optus Stadium. Elevate your experience with premium hospitality. We start with the word of the day, and it's inflation. Again, prices jumped 6.8% year on year. That's up from 6.3% in April. Big rises in housing, food and transport. The bad news about higher inflation is that it probably means more interest rate rises. The RBA meets next week to consider its options, and given their main job is to control inflation, it's not looking too good. The markets are already pricing in another hike in June, which will be the 12th in 13 months if that happens. Ouch. With all those interest rate hikes, we turn the spotlight on the housing market. And News WA has recorded its lowest level of new house builds on record. Data from the last quarter showed that just over 3,000 houses were approved. Normally, that number's about 8,000. That's the lowest quarterly result since records began in 1983. And as you can see from this chart, it's not just a trend in WA, with building approvals down across the nation and potentially a looming housing shortage. Onto the markets now, and despite the ASX tumbling today, one stock on the rise is Weebit Nano. They were the winners of Grapha's Winning Streak Award. Shares in the Israeli tech firm, which make memory chips for the IT industry, have been in the money for the last 5 days in a row. Their share price is now up more than 16% over the past week. Still to come, the mining stock that doubled in price today, and the new Disney film raking it in at the box office. Stay tuned. Time to spin the wheel, and the Gina Rinehart-backed Vulcan Energy hit the jackpot again, securing their 4th deal with European car giant Stellantis to flog them lithium. Stellantis, the company behind the car brands Fiat, Jeep and Chrysler, has previously signed lithium hydroxide supply agreements with Vulcan, and now they want even more to power their EV range. Staying with resources, and Luke Tonkin's Silver Lake has made an improved offer for gold miner St Barbara. That's its 4th so far. The Perth-based miner is desperate to get its hands on St Barbara's Gwalior's gold mine asset in WA, and they've upped their previous offer of $44 million. St Barbara is the subject of a bidding war, with Rayleigh Finlayson's Genesis Minerals also keen to snag the gold miner. Pass the popcorn. Disney's live-action remake of The Little Mermaid was a box office smash on its opening weekend. Figures out today reveal the new flick took a massive $281 million globally in its first few days of release.
Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world.
What was interesting is that exit polling in the US showed most of the audience weren't kids. They're actually 25 to 34-year-olds. So maybe that's not a coincidence, given Halle Bailey plays the lead role of Ariel and it's in the flesh, not animated. And finally, that mining stock that reached for the stars today, Solus Minerals. The Canadian-owned miner saw shares surge more than 100% on news it had acquired the Jaguar lithium project in Brazil. You can find out more business news on thewest.com.au. Or to see all the data and insights behind this video, check out grapha.com or download our app from the App Store. Thanks for joining me on this special episode of Trading Up. I'm Heidi Cuthbert. See you next time.